Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of Mind of a Gamer, and When Persona Speaks, and a fellow TOA member. Hashtag Mog Boys is in the building. And yo, man, it's another Thursday. And you guys know what that means, man. Every Thursday, we do When Persona Speaks. It's normally on Thursdays, but sometimes I will maybe fluctuate, but it's normally on Thursdays that I'll do it. But yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be this is definitely gonna be a good show today. I got a lot that I definitely want to talk to you guys about. It's a lot that I personally want to talk about, just because in this community, we're gonna dive deep into this one. This is definitely gonna be a very I know at last week's Mog podcast, we it was a lot of screen sharing on that podcast. This podcast is definitely gonna be heavy with the screen sharing, with the visuals, because uh the way I'm gonna explain everything, the way that I'm gonna talk about everything, I have to show everything, and that's very vital to the show. So this is definitely going to be a good show today, man. I'm really excited about this show. I'm very passionate. This is probably going to be one of my most passionate shows. Not to say that I'm not passionate in every show. I'm very, very passionate, but I would say this one is definitely going to be something that I personally, I definitely wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to, do this and really, you know, bring it home to these topics. But yo, before we get into anything, man, yo, Afro Goon in the building. Yo, Afro, what is going on, my brother? Appreciate you coming through. Before we get into anything, for those that don't know, When Persona Speaks is a weekly series dedicated to speaking more in depth about all things gaming and the community that comes with it. I hope you enjoy the show. Now let's talk. Uh, yeah, so it's been a while. It's been a really wild week. A wild 2 weeks. Like, yeah, I say about 2 weeks. It's been a pretty wild, 2 weeks or so, man. Normally around this time when E3 comes rolling around, whenever the summer, it's the summer, so people starting to get out more. E3, you're starting to get a lot of leaks, a lot of predictions, game announcements. It's a lot of things happening. So oftentimes when this time rolls around, we always get a bunch of news. And normally this is when you see a lot of people most active on Twitter or most active on YouTube, because it's E3 time. It's a lot of things to talk about. So oftentimes with E3, and announcements and things like that, there tends to be people that uh, tend to get over, how do I say, kind of too invested into something that uh, they don't really care about. Um, Yo, Almighty, what's good? Oh, let's throw some salt on the wound. God of War surpasses 5 million units in a month. Yo, Almighty, listen, man. I knew God of War was going to be a hit, man. I knew God of War was going to sell what it did. Surely has passed 5 million if it reached 3 million within 3 days. Yo, overdone. What's good, man? Appreciate you guys for coming through. Yeah, I knew God of War was gonna do numbers, man. I knew it. I mean, it's God of War. Corey Barlog and the team. They know what they're doing, so I'm not surprised about that. But last week we had the Call of Duty reveal. And that was I was excited for that. I was definitely very excited. A couple things that I kind of wasn't feeling in terms of the multiplayer. But we had the Call of Duty reveal, and when we had the COD reveal, there was a lot of things talked about, and a lot of things that, or some things that weren't talked about. One of the main things that wasn't talked about was obviously a campaign, or a traditional campaign for the story. So once the reveal was over, and once we really got true confirmation that there wasn't going to be a campaign for the story, as usual, we get the influx of people. You get the normal influx. Every year, especially when COD gets announced or whatever, you always get that pocket or group of people that tend to bash COD. You know, oh, COD is trash. It's the same trash every year. I don't know why you people keep buying this trash game. Trash, 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 trash. Like, you know how people, you know how it is. Come on, if you've been in social media for a long enough time, or if you just been watching YouTube or period, you know what the usual routine is when it comes to the COD bashing. But normally when they bash COD, it's always, oh, it's the same shit every year, blah blah blah, whatever. This year, people that normally bash COD now have a new thing to add to the list, which is, oh my God, COD isn't adding a campaign. There's no campaign for this Call of Duty. COD is anti-consumer. We hate COD. Da, da, da. So now the narrative has switched from COD being the same shit every year or the same thing every year to, oh well, now I don't like COD because there's no single player campaign. um they try to, and this is something that a lot that people tend to do, even like within fanboys. Like, sometimes how you got some people that, they say they're not a fanboy, but the things that they do or how they act or react is kind of they have like fanboy tendencies and things like that. And they try to mask that within just being outraged. This kind of falls within that line because you have a lot of people that are mad that there isn't a Call of Duty campaign in this game, but within that demographic of people is a very sizable, I would believe, a very sizable chunk of people who had no intentions of buying Call of Duty anyway, or a chunk of people that had that they just don't play COD. Like that's not something they do, or they play COD and they play the multiplayer, or they just don't play shooters or whatever the case may be. So me looking at this and me seeing this, and me being the type of person I am, again, I'm someone that's very passionate about gaming. I'm someone that loves gaming. And before I even dive into this topic, I do want to put the disclaimer out there that, if what I'm talking about doesn't apply to you, then, there's no need for you to get mad. you feel me? There's no, this isn't me trying to be malicious towards anybody or me trying to call out anybody per se. This is more so me just wanting to bring a different perspective to the whole campaign argument and the anger that a lot of people do have for the campaign. Also, I do know that there is a lot of people that don't, that do, there are people that do play the campaign, which we will see in this breakdown. But I do want to put into perspective of, the amount of people that's mad versus the amount of people that's mad that don't play the game. Again, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is going to be really dope. And then we're going to talk about the Battlefield 5 and, the woman on the cover, because I think that's badass. I seen an article today about what was it? Article from The Verge, and there's this hashtag on Twitter going around like "Not My Battlefield," and there's people mad about the whole women thing. We're gonna get into that, but that's gonna be like the last topic. I really want to get into this FPS breakdown, and so let's get into it. I hope you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax, and be prepared. So yeah, with that being said, Call of Duty, since Modern Warfare, Call of Duty has always been, they've built it around a more multiplayer setting. When COD 4 or Modern Warfare, COD 4 is Modern Warfare, at least to me. So when I say COD 4, I'm speaking about Modern Warfare. So we're going to start from COD 4 and we're going to go forward. So since COD 4, a lot of people, Call of Duty really picked up in popularity. Call of Duty became like this huge phenomenon on Xbox and Xbox 360 and PS3, and it really swept the multiplayer world by storm. It really like captivated a lot of people, and what pulled in a lot of people, including myself, was the multiplayer of the game. Now, you can tell if you especially if you were gaming back then, you can tell that Call of Duty was such a huge success and such a huge presence, because most games that were coming out were trying to mimic that Call of Duty style of multiplayer to give their game longevity. There were a lot of games that were coming out like this. I remember articles, and I remember, there were people that wasn't feeling this, like, oh, every game, you remember those, especially if you were gaming back then, you remember those people that were like, oh, well, every game doesn't need to be like COD. Remember that? There were a lot of people that were saying that last gen, because there were quite a few titles that were trying to follow that Call of Duty formula and tacking on multiplayer to give its game longevity. Now, was this needed? No, because a lot of those multiplayers failed where Call of Duty succeeded. Now, as time went on, Call of Duty became this bigger presence, bigger phenomenon. It started gaining a lot of people, man, like a lot more than what people wanna admit or believe. And Call of Duty now has become this giant of a franchise that, as much as someone may hate the game, as much as someone may bash the game, as much as someone may feel, oh well, this game isn't, this game is trash, I'm tired of Call of Duty. For as many people that may say that, there's twice that many still buying the game. There's more people every day, getting into the franchise. So with that being said, Call of Duty has reached this level of success, or this level of this hierarchical level of success where, very few games can beat COD. There's very, very few games that can go up against COD and outsell COD, especially COD being yearly and things like that. So when you look back at the PS3 360 era of the Call of Duty games, you have to ask yourself, what made Call of Duty so popular? For me, it was the multiplayer. And then I remember when the zombies came out, I was into zombies heavy back then, but not too much now. But the multiplayer is what really pulled a lot of people into Call of Duty. Yo, Garuda, what's good, man? So, the success of COD really stems from the multiplayer that the game provides. It's very easy it's very pick up and playish. It's very arcadey. It's very fun. It's very, it's a lot of things. Like you can create classes. You can do all these different things. There's all these different maps. You can quick scope. You can run and gun. You can shotgun. All these different things. That's what a lot of people loved Call of Duty for. And again, as time went on, Call of Duty's popularity was solely based, or it grew solely based to the multiplayer aspect of the game. Now, with Black Ops 4 in the reveal, there was a lot of people saying, oh, well, I buy COD for single player. I love COD for single player. It's messed up. They're not putting a single player game. Single player is what's most important, blah, 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 all these different things, right? And I said this on Barry's podcast. I said, I do feel sorry for the people that truly buy COD for single player, right? And then I remember Call of Duty put out the statistics that only 4% of people finish the campaign, right? So I wanted to do some digging of my own. I wanted to see if these percentages were right. I wanted to see what people really were playing with Call of Duty, right? So we're going to break this down with COD, with Battlefield, and with Titanfall 2, because I really want to show people, and I want people to see that this narrative that you're seeing a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people display isn't the narrative, or isn't the focus or the topic or what's important to the majority. Again, disclaimer, if this does not apply to you, then this is not me trying to be malicious towards anybody. This is me speaking my mind. This is me I want to give visuals, and I want to talk, I want to talk about this. You feel me? So let's jump into it, man. So we're going to start with Call of Duty 4. Let me share my screen, right? Let me share my screen. I'm about to share my screen right now with you guys. Right, hold on. Profile. Okay, and the application window, PSN profiles. Okay, so this site right here is PSN profiles, and PSN profiles is pretty much a hub for You know, like if you're, it's pretty much for trophy hunters. For people that hunt trophies, man, it gives you statistics on everything with different trophies. It's its own site and its own entity, and I'm going to explain the percentages that they do versus the percentage of PlayStation. But you know, if you're a trophy hunter on PlayStation, you definitely know about this site. You can check people's trophies on here. Like this site is amazing. You can do everything on the site, right? Like it's got the newest trophy list for games that are coming out or just coming out. It's got latest guides, all these different things. It's a really thriving site that I use very faithfully, actually. So what I want to do is I want to go to the game. So this is how this is going to work. We're gonna go through all the Call of Duties from Modern Warfare on up, right? And then we're going to I'm gonna have my calculator. I got my calculator right here because we're gonna be calculating a few things. And I also got Microsoft Word up because we're gonna have to be putting some numbers down, you know, because I want to put into perspective everything of what people are complaining about versus what developers are saying versus what is the truth. You feel me? Because what's most important for me in gaming is, you know, I love all games, man. Like I love all games. I play everything, man. I really do. But one thing that I do hate as a gamer is when misinformation is thrown around, or where people don't speak with with the knowledge, you know. Like I'm a very logical, analytical thinker. So with me, I need facts. I need facts. I need visuals. I like when people are able to show me or show proof to back up their statements or their opinions. Because even if you have an opinion or something, but you're speaking to your opinion in a more broader sense, you should be able to back that up with some type of documentation. I feel personally, especially when it comes to debating. So these are all the Call of Duties that have released on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, whatever. So let's start with Call of Duty, not Infinite Warfare. Where's Modern Warfare? No, not Infinite. Where's Modern Warfare? Not remastered. I want to start COD on PS4. I mean on PS3. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Where is regular Modern Warfare? I know I seen it yesterday. Let me see. Call of Duty. Let's do Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare. Did the original COD have? Actually, no. The original COD, okay. The original COD didn't have trophies. If I'm not, yeah, okay. So the original Modern Warfare didn't have trophies. Because that was really early in PlayStation's life, and I don't think they were pushing trophies yet. So that's why it's not here. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna start from World at War. This is World at War PS3. All right. So complete the campaign on veteran. You complete on veteran. Okay. Complete Semper Fi on any difficulty. Complete all missions. Complete. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Complete the game. So War Hero. This is the trophy right here. War Hero. Now, I want to explain the percentage. Hold up. I want to explain the percentage because you'll see one thing and not another. Okay. So the way the percentage works on PlayStation PSN profiles is the percentage that you see. So you see on the War Hero, you see this 45%. The 45% is showing the amount of people that are registered with the site. It shows that percentage of people that actually got the trophy within the game. What PlayStation shows when you hover over it, right? You see how it says rare 29%. That's the actual percentage of people within PS3 that actually got the trophy. So the percent, so that's the true. So the 29.9% is the true percentage. I mean 28.9% is the true percentage. So 20. All right. So let's round that up. Let's say 29%. So 29% of people got the trophy. for completing the campaign on any difficulty in World at War, right? So let's use VG charts now. Oh my God, Persona, you're using VG charts? That's not right. World at War. World at War, right? So platform, we're gonna say PS4. I want to let me choose the platform. Why won't it let me choose? Well, let me use choose the platform. Oh no. Let me see. Search. Reset. Let me reset it. Here we go. It won't let me use the platform. What the hell? Okay. Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Search. Okay, VQ Charts is acting up on me right now. Why is it doing this? Okay, let's do PS3. Matter of fact, let's go game database, games, CO platforms. Yeah, she was working for me yesterday. I don't know why it's messing up for me now. Let's do okay, PS3. Here we go. Okay. Where's World at War? World at War. Okay, here we go. So Call of Duty World at War total is 5.43 million, right? So you bring up the calculator, you do 29%. Oh no. Clear. So let's do 5.43. No, I'm doing it wrong. Hold up. It's 5430000. There we go. 5.43 million times 29%. So 5,430,000 times the percentage of people that actually got the trophy that completed the campaign is 1.574. 1,574,000. Okay, so let's do World at War. At War 1.5. Oh no, I'm doing 0.1574. 700. Okay, so 700. That's World at War. Now, Modern Warfare 2, where people say this is one of the best CODs to ever release. To this day, people swear by Modern Warfare. They swear by it. Modern Warfare, and granted, Modern Warfare 2 was a pretty dope game. I can't even front on that. I liked it. Okay, so complete the single player campaign. Complete the single player campaign on any difficulty. The percentage of people that did that is 32.6%. So let's round that up, and let's just say 33% of people, right? So 33% of people completed the campaign on any difficulty for Modern Warfare 2, which is, Modern Warfare 2 was insane when it came to how much people love the game, whatever the case may be, right? So 33%, right? So Modern Warfare 2 is I think it's right. Where is it at? Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare. What else? Modern Warfare 2. I'm trying to find it. Hold up. Modern Warfare. Hold on. No love. But you see how you see how small those numbers are, right? Hold up. If they can, where the hell is Modern Warfare 2? I can't believe Modern Warfare 2 is this far down. I'm gonna be honest. Oh no. This is not good. I can't find Modern Warfare 2. That's Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Hold up. Yo, it has to be a way. Tools. Where should I keep comparison? No. Prediction League. No. Let me see. Modern Warfare 2. Here we go. Thank you. Jesus Christ. All right. So Modern Warfare 2 for what system are we looking at? PS3. Okay, here we go. So Modern Warfare 2 is at 10.61. All right, so 10,610,000 copies sold, right? So you got to bring up the calculator. So what did we say it was? It was 33%. Complete the campaign. 30. So rounded up 33%. Okay, so 10 61000 right times 33%. 3,501,300 out of 10 million. Right? So we doing this all on stream. Bear with me, guys. 3,501,501 slash 300 plus 501 slash. That's Modern Warfare 2. All right. Now let's do what came out after Modern Warfare. Was it Black Ops? It was Black Ops. It's Black Ops 1. Right. So with Black Ops 1, shout out to everybody in the stream, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Bar, shout out to Michi, shout out to Garuda, shout out to Demi. All right, so for Black Ops 1, right? Black Ops 1, which was they were doing a campaign. They were doing a campaign for that. It was a co-op campaign too. More enticing. You can play that with your friends, right? And complete the campaign. So Black Ops 1, which is arguably one of the most popular titles, Black Ops 1, because Treyarch was really, even though the zombies was in World at War, Treyarch was doing they like really expanded the zombies and things like that in this game. The Black Ops 1 had the co-op. Black Ops 1 had like when it comes to guns and multiplayer, Black Ops 1, to me, this is a personal opinion, I feel Black Ops 1 was the pinnacle of amazing games when it comes to Call of Duty games. Like Black Ops 1 to me is my favorite COD out of all CODs. Is Black Ops 1, then it's Black Ops 2. But Black Ops 1 is amazing. So complete the campaign on any difficulty for Black Ops 1. That's at 26%. So let's round that up to 27%. So only 27% of people completed the campaign on Black Ops 1, right? So if we look at the amount of people that bought Call of Duty Black Ops 1, right? What do we get? Black Ops. Let's look at Black Ops, right? So Call of Duty Black Ops, the original for PS3 was at 12,670,000. So for PS3, Black Ops sold 12,670,000 copies, right? So let's do the math. What did I say the percentage was? 26. So round that up to 27%. So let's do the math. 12,670,000, right? 1 more 0, right? Times 27%. 3,420,900 people. 3,420,900 And what I say the last one was 900. Right? Like out of 12 million? Are you serious? That's crazy. Yo, let's keep it going, people. Let's keep it going. Modern Warfare 3, which is probably the shittiest COD to ever release, in my opinion. Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, which came out next. Oh my god. Right, so complete the camp. Okay, here we go. Complete the single play campaign on any difficulty. Oh shit, 61%. Okay, 61% of people. Let's see how many people sold. How much the game sold. So 61%. Let me see. So let's round. Let's say 62. So 62% of people completed the campaign. This one's going to be high. This one's going to be really high. Oh shit. This one's definitely going to be high. Warfare. Warfare. What the hell is calling me? I'm sorry, guys. Hold up. They're gonna have to call me back. So all right, so Modern Warfare 3 for PS3 sold 13,350,000. Right. So what did I say the percentage was? 62. All right, so let's round it up to 62, just to round it up, whatever. So 13,350,000. Okay, times 62%. Oh, wait, no, I did the wrong thing. Did I do the wrong thing? Yeah, I did. 13,350. Yeah, I did the number right? Times 62%. Here we go. All right, so 8. So that's a lot. 8,277,000. That's a lot of people. So 8,277,000. Hold up. Yeah, 277. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. That's okay. I give that one props. Now let's do Black Ops 2, right? Again, I know Bari, he swears by Black Ops 2. He thinks that's the best COD in his opinion, which, he's entitled to his own opinion. I've told him multiple times he needs to get his head examined for that type of opinion, but Bari's my boy, so, we're gonna support his decision. All right, so Black Ops 2, one of the most popular Call of Duties. Again, very, very popular Call of Duty, right? Let me see. Successfully. Okay, so they don't have a trophy for complete the campaign on any difficulty. They only have complete the campaign on hardened or veteran, which is 2.8%. All right, so let's say 3%. Let's say 3% did that, right? And then, damn it, there's no trophy. Okay, what is if I can see the last successfully assassinate SDC Talzan, successfully defend, complete all future levels and veteran. See, there's no horrific victory, old wounds, and yeah, everything is like in veteran. All right, so this one I can't gauge the proper number. All right, so you know what? All right, it says complete the campaign in veteran difficulty or hardened, which is hard, and then impossible. All right, so let's say the 3% is for the people that completed it on veteran, right? I know what I'll do. Okay, Black Ops 2. So Black Ops 2, 3% of people. Black Ops 2 on PS3. Black Ops 2. Okay, so 13. Okay, so 13 million. 800,000, right? Okay, so let's see, 13,800,000 800,000 and times 3%. So that's 414,000 that completed it on hardened or veteran. Keep that in mind. Now, if you wanna, it's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge the people that completed it on normal because it can be anything. You know what? So we're just gonna use the hard. We're only gonna use the hardened. We're gonna use the hardened trophy numbers for that. But we're gonna put a star 414 because it is estimates. So we're gonna put a star near that. And we're gonna just keep in mind that this game, it could be more or less. So it's still gonna be an estimated number regardless. But when I add these all up, it'll make sense. Trust me. Okay, so the next one that came out after that was Call of Duty Ghost, right? And Ghost was extremely shitty, in my opinion. Oh shit, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. All right, so with Ghost, let me make sure you guys can see like the proper screen. Yeah, y'all see the proper screen, right? By the way, Persona, you did the wrong trophy for Modern Warfare 3. The trophy too big to fail. It's a trophy that means you beat the campaign. The percentage is 53%. Modern Warfare 3. Let me see. Hold up. Modern Warfare 3. Did I? I did the wrong trophy for that. Let me see. Oh, I did start the single. Okay, so 61% of people started the single player campaign. I read that completely wrong. Too big to fail. Complete Black Tuesday on any difficulty. It was 53%. That's the trophy? Really? Oh no, complete the campaign on any. Okay, so Modern Warfare 3, okay. Yo, shout out to Afro Groom because he hella real for that. Hold up. So now we gotta clean some math up. Because I knew motherfuckers didn't play Modern Warfare 3 story. I'm sitting there in my mind, I'm like, yo, what? This many people played Modern Warfare 3 story? Fuck out of here. Never. I knew, yo, I didn't want to say nothing because I'm like, I'm proven wrong. I didn't want to come off as bitter, but I personally knew motherfuckers didn't play no Modern Warfare 3 story, bruh. Are you crazy? Are you crazy, man? Hell no. Modern Warfare 3. Hold on, yo. Shout out to Afro Goon because believe me, hoo-wee. The Afro Goon is clutch for that. All right, so complete the. All right, so let's do Modern Warfare 3 again. I gotta delete this. Hold up. Because this many people damn show ain't fucking. So 8 million people started the campaign but didn't finish. Keep that in mind for Modern Warfare 3. 8 million people started the campaign but didn't finish, right? I keep putting up the wrong thing. Oh no, I'm putting up the wrong thing, right? So if 8 million people started the campaign, okay, so complete the campaign on any difficulty, 31% of people completed the campaign on any difficulty for Modern Warfare 3, right? So Modern Warfare 3, what's the sales numbers on that? Modern Warfare 3 was 13,350,000, right? Times 31%. 4 million. So wait, so hold on. Listen to that. 4,138,500. So 8 million people started the campaign on any difficulty for Modern Warfare 3, but only 4 million people completed it on any difficulty. 4 million. 4 million people. Listen, man. Listen, y'all gonna hate me at the end of this, and I'm gonna love it. So 4,138,000, right? 500. So that's that's crazy. 8 million people started the campaign, and only 4 million completed it. What? Listen, guys. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Y'all see where I'm going? I hope y'all enjoying this, man. Cause I love math. Even though I hate math, I love math. All right, so Ghost is a very, very tricky game because Ghost came out on PS3 and PS4, right? So let's look at the PS3 trophies for Ghost because Ghost was around the time that people were transitioning. You know, people were, some people were still on PS3, like people were just starting to transition to PS4. So Ghost is very, very, very tricky um, to gauge because we would have to do it twice: Ghost on PS3 and Ghost on PS4. And the reason why it's still the percentage is still going to be off is because I'm sure a lot of people probably bought Ghost on PS3 like myself and then upgraded to the PS4 version of the game. Okay, so skate with all 4 players in regular or hard and difficulty. Complete. Where's the story? There's no I don't see like a campaign. I hate when I hate when they do this. Like just give me a trophy for completing the fucking campaign. So I can expose people. Like, come on. Okay, so ghost trophies. Okay, so kill your first enemy and ghost campaign. 57% of people did that. Complete a Brave New World, rendezvous in Fort Santa Monica. Complete Brave New World on any difficulty. Okay, so Ghost, I don't know. I don't think I can do Ghost because it's only giving me story related trophies and not like a completion trophy for the campaign. Complete 100 on any difficulty. Clockwork. Yeah, I can't find. I can't find like a specific trophy dedicated to just completing the campaign. All right, so you know what? Let's put Ghost to the side. Oh wait, what is this? Complete all extinction challenges and escape and regular. No, that's got to be something else. I think that's zombies. Yeah, that's zombies. So wait, the ghost. Okay, the ghost killer. Okay, I think ghost killer. Complete the ghost killer on any difficulty. I'm gonna assume. Okay, I'm gonna assume ghost killer is the final trophy that you get in the game. Keep that in mind. This may not be the last trophy. Let me see if someone in the chat knows. On site, if you press Ctrl F, you can search campaign on the site. Ctrl F. Most people didn't even beat Order 1886. Wait, if you press Control F, you can. Let me see. Control. Are you talking about? Okay, I see what you mean. Control, yeah, Control F. I know what you mean. I think Ghost Killer is Ghost Killer. I'm assuming Ghost Killer is the final trophy that you get in the game because that Call of Duty Ghost Killer, it just goes two hand in hand together. So where's the trophy? I just had it. Okay, so let's assume Ghost Killer is the final trophy that you get in the game, and that's for completing the campaign. Let's assume we're gonna put a star on that. But again, Call of Duty Ghost Killer, it goes too hand in hand for me. I don't know. Ghost Killer just seems to go too well. So we're gonna say that that's the right trophy. Okay. So Ghost Killer, which is 27%, right? That's 20. That's 27% on PS3. PS3. Call of Duty Ghost on PS3, right? So 27%, right? And then we got to do the PS4 version as well. Okay, so total sales is 10,130,000, right? So 10 million, and this is on PS3 again, keep that in mind. 130,000, right? Times 27%. 2,735,000, ladies and gentlemen. 2 million. Oh my God. 735,000. 735,000. 100. PS3. PS3. Right? Ghost PS4, and PS4 numbers again. PS4 numbers are going to be extremely low because, listen, man, nobody was playing that multiplayer on. I mean, that single player on Ghost on PS4. Trust me. Trust what I tell you. Trust what I tell you, ladies and gentlemen. No one was playing the story on PS4. So let's say, okay, Ghost Killer. Ghost Killer, where's Ghost Killer? Ghost Killer. 24%. So let's say 25% of people. So 25% of people, because we're going to round it up because there's only 24.8. So we'll round that up, say 25%. So 25% of people completed the campaign, right? How many people bought Ghost on PS4? PS4, 4,170,000, right? So let's say 4 million. What did I say? 4,170,000 times 25%. So only 1 million, 1,000,000, 1.42, 1.42 million completed it on PS4. So 1,042,000, 42,500. That's Ghost on PS4. Those numbers are extremely low. And granted, a lot of people upgraded, so that one's going to be a little sketchy. But what came out after that? Advanced Warfare. Wait, Advanced Warfare released on PS3 as well? Okay. So this one is also going to be a little not tricky, but you have to look at all right, so complete a new era. So complete the campaign on any difficulty on PS3. Is 25. It literally is 25%. Okay, that's good. So complete the campaign on any difficulty for Advanced Warfare on PS3 is only 25%. All right. Advanced Warfare. And at this time, a lot of people were still on PS3. So PS3 was at 4,260,000. Okay, so 25% of 4 million is what is it? Which one is it? Goes to 4 million. Okay, so 4 million. Oh no, wait, don't do that. So 4,260,000. No, not that. 4,260,000 times 25%. So only 1,065,000 completed the game on PS3. So Advanced Warfare PS3. Only 1,065,000. Granted, Ghost was Advanced Warfare was a shitty game. Advanced Warfare PS4. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, so Advanced Warfare PS4, which is a little different. Advanced Warfare PS4 is 7,530,000. Right. Okay, so let's see how many people completed the campaign on here. So Advanced Warfare on PS4. Complete the campaign on any difficulty. So 25%. So 25% of people completed the campaign. I wonder if this is period though. I think so 25%. Okay, yeah, okay. I was getting confused with the math, but the math is proper. Okay, so Advanced Warfare on PS4, 7,530,000, right? Okay. So 7,530,000 times 25% is only 1,882,500. 500. Yo, we're nearing the end, but what's next? Advanced Warfare. So after Advanced Warfare, what came out? Advanced Warfare, and then it was it? Yeah. It was Black Ops 3. Yeah, Black Ops 3, and then after Black Ops 3, we got World War II, right? Yeah. Yes. So Black Ops 3. A lot of people hit me up on Twitter. So for Black Ops 3, so they only got hardened veteran or realistic difficulty for everything. Okay, complete the campaign on any difficult. Yo, Black Ops 3. Yo, Black Ops 3? One of like the big CODs of this generation. Black Ops 3, complete the campaign on any difficulty. This is the lowest that we've seen so far. Complete the campaign on any difficulty. 10%. What? Yo, complete the campaign on any difficulty. Black Ops 3, 10%. You serious? I'm very surprised at that. I am very surprised at that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very surprised because Black Ops 3 was I love the game. It was 15 million people bought this game on PS4. Yo, what? Yo, that's okay. So 15 million 002 times 10%. Only 1.5 million people completed the campaign. Yo, that's crazy. 1.5. Yo, 200. Yo, only 1.5 million people? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, that's the truth? Is that the truth, guys? Is that really the truth? 1.5 million? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I am very, very shocked at that. I'm being real. Like, I'm not even trying to troll. I'm not trying to be funny. I am very, very, very shocked at how low those numbers are. That what? Complete the campaign on veteran difficulty for what? This is for World War II. There's no complete the campaign on any difficulty on here that I see. Okay, yeah, it is. All right, so World War II, complete the campaign, 24.7%. We're gonna round that up to 25%. All right, World War II. Or do we got to do WW2? All right, here we go. All right, so Call of Duty World War II PS4, which is the most recent one, came out. It's 12,380,000, right? So 25% of people completed the campaign. So 12,380,000 times 25%. Only 3 million people, 3,095,000 completed the game. Wow. World War II. Okay, so 3 million. 095. 095. 000. All right, so more or less we have all of the Call of Duties. Now I'm about to stop sharing my screen and then I'm gonna reshare it. Hold up. Stop sharing. Okay, and then I'm gonna reshare it. Application window. Okay, Word document. Okay, so these are all the Call of Duties, with the exception of Modern Warfare, the regular one. We could. Oh no, if Infinite Warfare. Yo, I forgot. Hold up. That's the one I was forgetting. Okay, hold up. Infinite Warfare. I almost forgot one. I almost forgot one. I almost forgot. Infinite Warfare. Infinite. Where's Infinite Warfare? That game was trash. That was probably the worst, in my opinion. That was like the worst Call of Duty to ever hit a console. Infinite Warfare. I almost forgot about this one. Complete operation. Complete all single player missions. Complete all single player missions on veteran. Complete all Jackal side missions. I don't see. I don't see. I don't see. I don't see like a complete. It says complete all single player missions on veteran. That's only 0.5%. That's fucking ridiculous. Operation Safe Harbor. Complete all Jackal side missions. All right, so Infinite Warfare is it's really hard to gauge. I can't really gauge how many people completed this one. Like just completed the trophy period. Complete Rising Threat. Yo, Mr. Corleone, what's good, bruh? So for Infinite Warfare, we're gonna lead us. Complete all single player missions on single player. All right, so you know what? We're gonna have to use the veteran trophies. So 0.5%. That's gonna be low. So we'll keep that in mind. So 0.5% of what's this Infinite Warfare? It's not typing. Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare sold 8 million. So 8,180,000, right? All right. So 8,180,000 times. Oh shit. Wait. Clear. Okay, no, clear everything. Clear everything. I messed up. 8,180,000 times 0.5%. So only 40,900 people completed the game on veteran. So we'll obviously keep that in mind. INFI Infinite Warfare is 40,900. We're gonna put a star near that. We're gonna put a star near that because it's only the veteran numbers because there is no regular. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you the Microsoft Word, right? So these are all the CODs minus Advanced Warfare. I mean, not Advanced Warfare, minus Modern Warfare, the first one, minus that. So these are all the other CODs, right? The only thing to keep in mind is Black Ops 2 is the veteran. Let me put veteran trophy numbers. GTR veteran. And then for Infinite Warfare, it's veteran. It's veteran. Okay. So just keep that in mind when we're adding everything up. Okay. That the numbers will be skewed a little bit just because we only got the veteran percentages from Black Ops 2 and from Infinite Warfare, right? So let's add this all up, right? Now it's time to add because adding is very important, right? What the hell? Come on, calculator. What are you doing, bro? All right, here we go. Small little calculator. Okay, so let's start adding everything up. All right, so World at War is 1,574,700 plus Modern Warfare 2, which is 3,501,300, plus Black Ops 1, which is 3,420,900, plus Modern Warfare 3, which is 4,138,500, plus the veteran. So remember, it's only the veteran numbers for Black Ops 2. Remember that. So 414,000, 414,000, plus Call of Duty Ghost, which is the PS3 version. So 2,735,100, plus the PS4 version, which is 1,042,500. Oh no, I messed up. Wait, hold on. Oh fuck! Don't tell me I gotta add everything again. Oh my god. So all right, so 1,574,700 plus 3,501. Why is it? Oh, clear entry. I fucked up. Okay, I fucked up. 1,574,700 plus 3,501. 300. I messed up, guys. I'm sorry. 3,420, 900, plus 4,000,001. Why is it doing that? 4,138,500 plus 4,140,000, plus. All right, so Ghost is 2,735,500, plus the PS4 Ghost numbers was 1,042,500, plus Advanced Warfare PS3 numbers, which is 1,000,000. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. 1,065,000, plus Advanced Warfare PS4, which is 1,882,500, plus Black Ops 3, which is 1,500,200, plus World War II, which is 3,095,000, plus, and remember, Infinite Warfare, we can only get the veteran numbers, so the numbers are going to be off. So 40,900, right? That equals 20. Okay. So 24,410,600 people have completed the campaigns for all these cards. 20. Listen, man. Listen. Total. 24,110,000. 110,600. So again, keep in mind that all the Modern Warfare OG, we don't know those numbers, and Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 2, we can only get the veteran percentages for those. So keep that in mind. So the number is off by maybe 3 or 4 million, maybe. I would say between maybe 4, 5 million. I want to say, give or take. So 24 million is pretty much how many people completed the campaigns throughout the Call of Duty life cycle from from World at War up to World War II, right? So let's look at the lifetime sales. Oh my god, I had to take Twitter off of my computer because I hate that pop-up shit, man. do Call of Duty PS3. Where's the piece? PS3. So Black Ops 2 PS3. Okay, so the lifetime total sales for, I'm trying to see like total sales. Okay, there we go. So total sales for all the Call of Duties on PS3, excluding Modern Warfare, because we don't end Call of Duty 3 and Call of Duty Trilogy. Why is Black Ops 2 numbers like this? Black Ops 2. I don't know why you do that. So the total sales for all of it is, hold up. Should be a way to show. I thought it was a way to show like what all right, so let's clear everything. So we got to do it one by one. I don't care, whatever. All right, so total sales. Let's start from the top. 13 million 800,000. Right, plus 13,350,000. Right, plus 12,670,000. Right, plus 10,600,000. Yo, these games sell such crazy numbers. It's crazy, dude. 10 million plus 10,130,000 plus. Wait, which one was that? So Modern Warfare we won't do. So World at War. So World at War is 5 million. Or did I do the plus? So plus 5 million. World at War 430,000. Right. Plus Advanced Warfare is 4,260,000. Plus Black Ops 3, which was 1,940,000. Plus, okay, so this the lifetime sales on PS3 for Call of Duty is 72,190,000. Lifetime sales 72. So let's say 72 million 190,000. 190,000. That's the lifetime sales on PS3 for Call of Duty. PS3. PS4. So now for the PS4, let me see. It should be less because, well, actually, it should be more because a lot of people bought what's the name? Why isn't that showing me? Why isn't it giving me the lifetime sales? I have to get that separately. We're not going to include Modern Warfare again, so just these 4 cards, right? So clear. So let's see, what's this? Black Ops 3, which sold the most, which is, again, that's so sad. Like seeing that Black Ops 3 story didn't get that much play. 380,000, right? Plus 8,180,000 plus 7,053,000. Wait, no, 7 million, right? 530,000, right? Plus Ghost, which is 4,170,000, right? Right. And that equals what? 94 million. 94 million. 94 million. And again, 524,000. 524,000. Yeah. 524,000. Listen. So lifetime sales for PS3. The lifetime sales for PS3 is 72,190,000. Hold on, let me make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Oh no, am I sharing? I'm not even presenting to anybody. Oh no. Oh no. All right, here we go. So the lifetime sales for PS3 for Call of Duty. All right, so okay, let's put everything into perspective now. I love this. And I was very before we even get to this, I really was a little, I have to be honest, like I was a little, I hit up my boys like, yo, man, I really want to talk about this COD thing because I really want to break it down or whatever. It's like, what you guys thought? It's like, oh man, go for it. I'm like, yeah, I want to go for it, man. So I'm really, and again, I love numbers. I love numbers. I love math. I hate math, but I love math. And I love math in the sense that math will always prove your point when it comes to speaking about sales numbers and things like that. I really love math and I love numbers. I love analytical. I love this shit. So this shit got me hyped right now. I just hope you guys are enjoying this as well with me doing the math and going through the trophies and stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is definitely a different type of When Persona Speaks episode. Anyway, so the total, okay, so the total numbers, right? Single player played. All right, so the total number of people that played single player between World at War and Modern Warfare 2, World at War and World War II, those total numbers are 24,410,600. Keep in mind, again, Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 2 numbers, we can only get the veteran numbers, so the number is off a little bit. It's an estimate. Matter of fact, let me put estimate so that people know. Because I don't want people, oh, Persona, you're saying like this is fact. Listen, relax. Estimate. I got to put estimate next to everything because I know there's going to be someone that's going to come into this or watch this later and going to, Persona, what are you even talking about? This doesn't make sense. Who cares? Right? Whatever. So 24 million people total of all CODs from PS3 to now, 24 million people completed the single player campaign, right? Now, if we add, and this is lifetime sales on PS3 and lifetime sales on PS4, notice how the number is 20 million. Is that 20? Yeah, 20 million. It's 20 million higher than PS3, meaning more people were playing COD on PlayStation 4 than PlayStation 3 throughout the PS4's life cycle, which means that it should be more people playing the single player game on PS4, right? There should be more people playing the single player games on PS4. There should be more people putting time into those games on PS4, right? Let's look at the numbers. World at War, 1.5 million. Modern Warfare 2, 3.5 million. Black Ops 1, 3.4 million. Modern Warfare 3, 4.1 million. Black Ops 2, 414,000. COD Ghost PS3, 2.7 million. COD Ghost PS4, oh no, let's not do PS4 yet. Now, PS3, this is PS3 Advanced Warfare, 1,065,000, right? These are just the PS3 games. Now let's do the PS4 games because people care about single player games so much. Single player games are so important to COD, right? The campaign in COD is so great. The campaign in COD is what people want, right? This is what people are telling you in these videos. This is what people are telling you on Twitter. This is what people are crying about. Right? So let's look at the numbers. Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare. What am I looking at? Okay, Ghost. Call of Duty Ghost. Come on, Matt Pistella. I'm gonna holler at you later, bro. Relax. Ghost. Call of Duty Ghost on PS4. Less people that played the campaign than on PS3. Granted, people were transitioning to PS4 at that time. So it's a little shaky. Whatever, right? Advanced Warfare. More people played it there because a lot of people were transitioning from PS4 to PS from PS3 to PS4. So granted, a little more people played it, but those numbers are still dangerously close. They are dangerously close. Black Ops 3, 1.5 million. Let's look at Black Ops 2. Well, we can't look at, I would say Black Ops 2 numbers is probably around that 3 million range, 3, 4 million, 5 million range too. So let's assume Black Ops 2, the people that completed the campaign is about between 3 and 5 million, right? Black Ops 1, 3.4 million people played the game. Infinite Warfare, again, with Infinite Warfare, we can't, I would say between, because Infinite Warfare was shitty, so I'm going to say between 2 and 3 million people played the game. Modern Warfare 3, 4.1 million people played the single player campaign and completed it. World War II, 3 million people completed the campaign. These numbers just don't add up. More people were playing the campaigns on PS3 than they are on PS4. The total numbers, 24 million. Now let's do lifetime sales altogether. Altogether, lifetime sales. Clear everything. It's the last time I'm adding something. So let's do 72,190,000. Yeah, okay. Plus 94,524,000. There we go. Equals. Yo, 166 million people between PS3 and PS4. When you add those communities together, 166 million people bought Call of Duty. 166 million. And only 24 million people played and completed the campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to say that Call of Duty is right or wrong. I'm here doing this to put into perspective what people are saying and what the numbers are showing are two totally different things. 166 million copies sold and only 24 million people completed the campaign. And you got the nerve to sit here and say campaign is what I'm buying COD for? What? Listen, man. Listen. Is what Black Ops doing wrong? I'll say no. Because look at the numbers. When COD pushed this multiplayer stuff in their Call of Duties and it started getting bigger and bigger and bigger, that single player started diminishing. That campaign is not why people are picking up COD. The campaign is not why the majority of people are playing Call of Duty. It's not. The numbers are there. And mind you, these numbers are still estimates because we still don't have the complete numbers for Modern Warfare OG because there's no trophies. And like these are still estimates. So give or take. So you got to give or take with some numbers. But to when you look at that number and you look at the comparison of units sold, that number, that 24 million is a drop in the bucket. That 24 million is is not what people are buying COD for. That 24 million is not what people are playing COD for. Now, again, I've said this before on Bar's podcast, and I'll say it again. I do feel sad. I do feel sorry for the people that do legit buy or play COD for the campaign. I do, but the bigger picture is that is not the majority. So the outrage that you're seeing on the on Twitter and on YouTube and all these different things, take that with a grain of salt. Because again, look at the numbers, look at the statistics, look at what is really being played on Call of Duty. It's not the single player. That's not where their money is. That's not where they're getting a bulk of their cash is. And COD really isn't known for the single player. Not anymore. It's not. So when people say these things, it blows my mind because I don't understand where you're getting this, where you're getting, like, where are you getting this from? I just sat here with you for an hour and just fucking went through all that. I just sat here and did that on live stream for you guys. This is the podcast. This is what I did because I wanted to show what actually is being said and what actually is being shown and what actually is being done are all completely different things. What when someone's saying they're playing this for the single player, or you've got this large demographic of people saying they're playing this for the single player, and the numbers and the statistics are saying something else. Yo, listen, as a gamer, I get it. As a gamer, I do get it. People want to play the campaign. Some people want to play the campaign. Me, I don't buy COD for the single player. I've said this before. I'll say it now. I don't buy COD for the single player. Majority of people don't buy COD for the single player. Majority of people don't. Now, again, I say this a lot, man, and I really want people to understand this. When it comes to these companies, they're not looking at, and I'm speaking all of these companies, even Sony, like all of them. When it comes to these companies, the way they gauge interest is not by you on Twitter saying you love this game. That's not how they gauge interest. It's fucked up. It would be great in a perfect world where a company is looking at what you're saying on Twitter and they'll take that to consideration. Well, Persona said he loves this, so let's keep it going. No, that's not how things work, because oftentimes on social media, people tend to lie. There's agendas and shit like that on, like, it's hard to really gauge what's really the truth and what really isn't. Like, you ever see, like, on Twitter, you see like these couples that, they only show you the happy side of them. Like they only post pictures when they're on vacations. They only post pictures when they're smiley, happy, and things like that. So, some people will look at that and say, damn, man, you guys have like this perfect marriage. You guys have like this perfect life. I want that. Not saying that their life isn't good, but it's not perfect because you're only seeing one side of the relationship. You're only seeing one part of that person's life. You're not seeing the bad sides. You're not seeing when they're sick. You're not seeing when they're sad. You're not seeing when they're arguing. You're not seeing that other side. So people get this misconception that everything is perfect. You have to kind of translate that into this. It could be 1 million people on social media saying, I care about the campaign, I love the campaign, but aren't playing the campaign. It could be 1 million people saying they love this. I love this game. I love this. I want this. I want this. I want that. But they're not buying or playing the games. So you can't just say, oh, well, all these people are saying they want the campaign. All these people are saying they love the campaign. So put the no. Let's look at the numbers, because the numbers are really going to definitively tell you what really is going down. You don't judge a company's success by the product. You judge the company's success by the sales, by the revenue, by the stock. That's how companies' success is judged. When you watch CNN Money or watch the stock exchange, they're not talking about, oh, well, Apple is such a great company because they make the greatest phone. No, they're saying Apple is a great company because they sell the most phones. That's what they say. When it comes to statistics and when it comes to gauging things, numbers are more important than word of mouth. And that's with anything. Numbers are more important than word of mouth. If people care about single player games as much as I do, I love single player games. I love them. I love them to death. But it's you have to face facts that single player only, and I'm speaking only about single player only titles. Single player, if as many people that said they care about single player only titles really cared, some of these single player only titles would be up there in terms of numbers when it comes to COD. If people really are playing these single player campaigns for Call of Duty, then the total sales for single players campaigns played should be higher than 24 million. It should be higher than 24 million people. How are companies supposed to gauge this is what people really want if you're not playing it? It's crazy because like all people have to do is do research and they'll understand why certain things happen. Now, again, and I have to keep saying this, I genuinely do feel sorry for the people that really do only play COD for single player. I genuinely do feel sorry for you guys. I swear I do. I'm not bullshit. I really, 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 really do. But the majority says otherwise. The majority have spoken. What is it you care about? The majority has spoken. And what is COD known for? Not the single player, it's the multiplayer. So again, companies gauge interest off of numbers, tangible things. They need to see the tangible. You feel me? You know, you ever see somebody online that always says they get money but never see them doing anything that rich people do? Like I need to see the tangible. I'm the type of person. I like the proof. I like to see the numbers. I like to see the support. I like to see that. And looking at these numbers, I don't see that. So like what is it? And again, this isn't, directed towards anybody, but you really have to, it's very important that people understand the tangible. They have to understand what is most important when it comes to Call of Duty. The sales are there. They tell you what's most important. Let me see. Activision was like, how do we save money? Don't add single player and make it a lit trailer. They fed Yo, Garuda, man. It's not true. Most people don't beat games. There is nothing new discovered. What about people that play it for both? I'm sure, okay, TitanFall, I'm sure there is a ton of people that play it for both. I'm sure. But again, the number of people that are completing these campaigns as opposed to the number of people that are buying the games is still dwarfed. You feel me? It's very dwarfed. So do you think 60 is fair? I've said this before as well. How much are you willing to spend for multiplayer? If multiplayer is what's most important, how much are you willing to spend on it? To me, there's a lot of content. To me, there's a lot of content for the $60 that you're getting. You're getting the battle royale, you're getting a ton of zombie content, and you're getting the multiplayer. And you're getting 3 zombie storylines, contents, and things like that. And then you got that demographic of people that's, oh, well, I don't play zombies. Well, that's a you problem. It's there. I know why I'm buying the game. I buy the game for the multiplayer. I bought World War II for the multiplayer. That's what I play. The multiplayer. I paid a 60. I didn't. Again, it comes down to how much are you willing to spend on multiplayer. That's something that each individual person has to decide, because I can say the 60 is fair for me when it comes to COD because I know what I'm buying Call of Duty for. I can't say that 30 or 40 is fair for everybody because there's some people that may not care. Like, yo, I buy COD for, just the multiplayer anyway, so I don't care. Like, if they want to lower the price and still give me the same quality, whatever. But I buy COD for the multiplayer. So the 60 to me, I mean, that's what I'm buying it for. So again, each individual person has to ask themselves, what is the price that you're willing to pay for multiplayer? How much are you willing to pay for multiplayer? And again, I'm someone that loves single player games. I play a lot of single player games. Like, single player is definitely more important to me than multiplayer. But in this aspect, the multiplayer is what's more important to me when it comes to COD, or most shooters for that matter. But to put things into perspective, I definitely wanted to show you guys one more that I thought was interesting. So TitanFall 2 was a game that a lot of people really complete the campaign over. Okay. So Titanfall 2 was a game that a lot of people definitely Titanfall 1, I should say. Titanfall 1 was a campaign that a lot of people were very, very angry about because it lacked story. Remember that? You remember the outrage that a lot of people showed because Titanfall didn't have a story. You guys remember that? You guys remember that? I remember that. Damn, Titanfall 2 did bad on PS4. Only did 1.67 million. So Titanfall 2 only sold 1.67. Hold on. Am I sharing my screen? Titanfall 2, they added a story or whatever, right? And when they added the story, that's what people wanted, the story. So Titanfall 2 sold 1,670,000. And the amount of people that completed the campaign on regular, let's say 37% of people. So 37% of people completed the campaign on normal. So 1,670,000 times let's do 37%. So so to put that into perspective, 1,670,000 people bought Titanfall 2, right? A lot of people complained that they wanted the story for Titanfall 2. They needed a story, blah, 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 whatever. Only 37% of people, hold up, let me go to it, complete the campaign on regular. Only 30%, 37%, well, 36.6, but we'll round that up to 7. So 37% of people completed the campaign, right? So the amount of people that completed the campaign on PS4 was 617,000. So that means 1 million people did not complete the campaign. Like, but this is what people want. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it, guys. Only 617,000 people completed this campaign on Titanfall 2, and the game sold 1,670,000. So that means 1 million people did not complete the campaign on Titanfall 2. What was the biggest issue with Titanfall 1 that people had? It lacked the story. There was no story. There was no this. There was no that. It didn't. Only 1 million people didn't even play the story. Granted, I'm only talking PS4 numbers, but still. Like, story is what's most important. Like, people, and again, man, people love to complain and their complaints are never justified, man, because they complain about, like, a lot of people complain about shit that they don't play, man. They don't support. How are people saying campaign is most important for these FPS shooters that they're not completing, bruh? And this is where I tell you guys, you have to be careful about who you listen to and what's being said to you, man. Like, because again, especially when it comes to Call of Duty, when Call of Duty come rolling around, when they start talking about COD, they're using that disgust that some people have for Call of Duty to mask. They're masking that and trying to use the fact that there's no campaign. Persona isn't using the fact if people played, though. He is saying completed. Completed is what's most important. What do you mean, Ken? Completed is what's important. Did you complete the campaign? So I don't know. But that's my I wanted to do Battlefield, like all of Battlefield, but that'll take forever. Yeah, Battlefield is just, yeah, it's too much. It's a lot. Or even I really wanted to do Battlefield because I want to do Battlefield for the comparison, just to show that people really aren't completing these campaigns anywhere. Battlefield included, because I did go through the numbers of Battlefield, like, you know, off stream and all that. The numbers are they're lower, actually. They're either on the line or lower in terms of completion. But people love Battlefield for the story and all this other stuff. People aren't playing Battlefield for the multiplayer. Yes, they are. Like, when people try to use that excuse, stop it. Stop it. People are playing Battlefield for the multiplayer. People tuned into that Battlefield reveal for the multiplayer. Trust me. Like, no one's checking for the story. Trust me, they're not. I mean, there's going to be a demographic of people that are, but the majority of people are checking for the multiplayer. Majority of people on that played Battlefield 1 went straight to the multiplayer. They did. Like, and you can't gauge Battlefield numbers, because in Battlefield, that's another thing too. In Battlefield, it's like the stories are like chopped up. They're like chopped up, so like you can't. It's like different sections, so you can't really gauge like a full campaign completion. Oh wait, can you? Wait. Oh, here. Oh, here. Yo, all right, guys. Let me share the screen. Never mind. I spoke way too soon. Yo, man, we're going to talk about this. We are going to talk about this. All right, so Battlefield 1. Amazing. You know, this game is supposed to be better than World War II, and, you know, Call of Duty's trash. Battlefield's better story, better this, better that, blah, 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 whatever, right? So, let's see. The Great War. Complete the campaign on normal difficulty. 14%. 14%. Let's go to let's go to VG charts and let's see what that looks like. Battlefield 1 is 4. So 17. So not 17, Lord. So 7.7,260,000 people bought Battlefield 1. We're talking PS4, obviously, right? So where's my calculator? Hold up. Calculator, CAL. Here we go. Okay, so only 14, and remember, only 14% of people completed the campaign on normal difficulty. 14% of people, right? So let's look. So 7,260,000, right? 7 million. No, what is it? No. 7,260,000, right? Times 14%. Yo, listen, guys. Listen, man. Yo, hold up. 1 million people, 1,016,400 people out of 7,260,000 people completed the campaign on Battlefield 1. How many people completed the campaign on World War II? Yo, more people completed the campaign on World War II than Battlefield 1, which means even less people care about the campaign on Battlefield. World War II, 3,095,000 people completed the campaign. Battlefield 1, 1,016,400. Even less people on Battlefield care about the campaign than on World War II. Guys, you're making this too easy. You're making this way too easy. Like, guys, they even care about it less on Battlefield 1. And they put time into that campaign. It was multiple war stories and all that other shit. They put time into that. And even less people gave a shit. So if they hadn't put a story in this, I wouldn't have been surprised either. Because looking at those numbers, I wouldn't have been surprised. I really wouldn't have been surprised. I really, really would have been surprised. Honestly, if they would have not put a campaign into this Battlefield, I would not have been surprised. I wouldn't have been surprised. I would have been mad because looking at those numbers, looking at those percentages, again, Great War, complete the campaign on normal difficulty, 14%. 14% of 7,260,000 is what, guys? 1,016,400. Listen, y'all making this too easy for me. At the end of the day, guys, we have to understand and accept that when it comes to COD, Battlefield, Titanfall, people are playing these games for the multiplayer. Like, I won't be surprised if COD just goes straight multiplayer soon, like just straight up. Like I don't. And then I remember an article came out where they were saying Modern Warfare 2, they was going to do a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, but no multiplayer. How many people was jumping to pick that up? How many people jumping to pick that up? I'm not. Come on, man. Guys, listen, at the end of the day, as a gamer, I know why I buy certain games. And if you buy Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever, if you're buying one of these games for the multiplayer, yo, don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're any less of a gamer. Don't feel like you're not, your intentions aren't pure, whatever the fuck. People like to put you down for what you enjoy and what you like to play. Listen, man, I'm not here to put nobody down. I'm here to show the facts. I'm here to show the evidence and the proof of what's being said and what's being done are two different things. That's all. I'm not here to. I ain't trying to expose. I'm not trying to like belittle anybody or anything like that. And like I said at the beginning of this, if this doesn't apply to you, then just let it just brush off. But again, in terms of these games, a lot of people, including myself, are buying these games for the multiplayer. Man, I'm not buying them for the story. I buy the games I buy for story, or the games I buy for story. When it comes to COD, I'm buying COD for the multiplayer. I'm buying COD for multiplayer. That's it. I'm buying COD for multiplayer. And if people can't understand or accept that, then that's a them problem. That's not my problem. That's not your problem. If you're buying COD to play the multiplayer, you don't have to prove. Honestly, guys, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Not even me. Like, I'm not asking for you guys to prove anything to me. Um, if you buy COD and you just gonna play the multiplayer, yo, flaunt that shit. Flaunt it. Do what you do. Um, but yeah, guys, that was my whole numbers lesson for today when Persona speaks. I wanted to talk about this not my battlefield shit. I don't know if I'm gonna save this for Mind of a Gamer. Um, I might just save it for Mog and talk about it on Saturday. Because I definitely want to get the fellas' thoughts on this as well. So I'm probably gonna save that for Mog and just leave this as the COD breakdown. Yeah, so I'll probably change the title and all that. Um, but yeah, guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. Uh, it was definitely it was definitely a number. It was definitely numbers heavy. So I hope you guys were able to keep up and stay awake. But yeah, man, this is definitely just something that I really I've been thinking about for a minute, and I was just like, you know what, let me just do it, man. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna just break it down for everybody live on stream, and just I let the people decide. I let the people decide what's good. But that Call of Duty, I'm definitely picking up day one. Battlefield, I may pick that up. A 2 hour breakdown. Yo, my fault, Mr. Official, man. I'm sorry if I took y'all. I was taking mad long. I was just trying to, I again, like, yo, man, I'm someone that's very passionate about gaming. You feel me? Like, I really do love gaming. I love, I've been playing games since I was like 4 years old. So, uh, I love gaming. And when it comes to COD, I've been playing COD for over 10 years. So, I know the mechanics. I know the mechanics of COD. I understand COD's ins and outs. Like, I know, like, you can't tell me something about COD that I don't know. Like, you're not gonna be able to out COD me in a discussion about Call of Duty, because I know the community. I know what people are playing the most. I know what these games are coming out for. So you can't come for me with COD. And I'm a shooters guy. Like, I'm someone that asks Mr. Official, asks Bari, like, ask these dudes, man. Like, we play COD, quite a bit. So they know, like, they know that I play shooters. Like, I play shooters. I play these shooters. I'm very good at these shooters as well. So I can't. I know what I'm talking about when I speak on Call of Duty. So you can always trust my opinion, or you can trust my point of view, because I'm speaking from a point of view of someone that has been playing COD for years, years. So, um, take what I said and how you want. And again, I did point out, I'll point it out again before I end this podcast. It's obviously some of the numbers is off because some of them are estimates, because we couldn't get the full campaign numbers, the percentage for, two of the games. And, again, everything is ballpark numbers, but they're within reason. The numbers, they may not be 1-to-1 accurate, but they're damn close. And I did it on stream so you guys can see everything. Like, oh, you're making up numbers, Persona. You don't know what you're talking about, Persona. You're making up numbers. Like, I'm not making up any numbers. I just sat here on stream for 2 hours doing fucking math work, explaining the shit, you know? Like, this was what When Persona Speak was going to be. Me breaking down this whole campaign shit. And I enjoyed it. Again, I'm someone that loves numbers. I'm someone that really loves numbers. I love the tangible. I love whenever I'm speaking about something, I like to be able to back it up. I like to be able to show what it is that I'm talking about, just so that we all are on the same page. I was gonna save that for When Persona Speak. I mean, for Mind of a Gamer Saturday, the whole women on the cover thing. Persona good in COD, but only when I'm not playing him. Yo, TitanFall, chill. You're not ready for this COD life. You ain't ready, man. Like, listen. Did you talk about the BFV, the Battlefield? Yes, I'm probably gonna save that topic for Mind of a Gamer this Saturday. You know what? No, I'm gonna talk about it because I do want to say my piece. I'm gonna say my piece on it right now. Actually, forget it. This was an epic expose video. Yeah, I appreciate it, Garuda. I really do. Thank you, man, a lot. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna talk about the women stuff now. I'm gonna talk about it quick because I know the Mog boys are definitely gonna want to talk about this as well. Okay, so I came across an article from The Verge. Shout out to The Verge, and the Battlefield 5 fans who failed history are mad that a woman has that the game has a woman in it, whatever, right? So I saw that there was a hashtag. I saw in the article that there was a hashtag going around on Twitter, like hashtag not my battlefield, right? So I'm like, all right, so let me check this out and let me see what it is that people are hashtagging not my battlefield for. So hashtag not my battlefield, right? And I was met with immediate disgust of the amount of people that are this stupid. So let me put things into perspective for you guys. Hold on, let me make sure you guys. Oh, you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see. So pretty much, there's a lot of people mad that they're like, which looks more historically correct. Never expected to defend Kai, but it looks like it came to that. So one is this is Battlefield 5 or whatever, and they showed the trailer off yesterday at the reveal. And there's a woman in the game, right? There's a woman that's fighting on the battlefield with the men, whatever. I didn't think nothing of it. The trailer looked dope as hell. So I'm just like, okay, like I didn't think nothing of it when I watched the trailer, and I definitely wasn't thinking, oh, why is a woman on the battlefield? I definitely wasn't thinking that. And the other one is obviously World War II. This is D-Day. I think this is D-Day, if I'm not mistaken, where they were rushing the beach of is it Normandy? I think it is. My history is off. I'm sorry. But so a lot of people in this not my battlefield thread or these hashtags, they're mad at the fact that a woman is on the cover of the game, but also at the fact that a woman was fighting in the World War II battlefield. Now, again, my history isn't perfect. I remember last year, or was it the year before? I remember when people were showing a lot of quote unquote anger at the fact that there was a black guy on the cover of Battlefield 1. And I remember I was in a podcast and like some guy was trying to tell me that black people didn't fight in World War I. Listen, and I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but I do have to speak very, very bluntly. There's one thing that people have to understand about these war games, or just about history, period. A lot of history is not it's documented, but it's not easily it's not easily thrown. It's not like thrown in your face, right? If you're someone that thinks that no black, no African American man or woman or whatever, no black person fought in none of these wars, you're out of your mind. That's one. Because a ton of every war this country had, there was a black person in the war. Trust me, fighting on those wars, right? The Tuskegee airmen and all that shit. Listen, man, black people have been fighting in these wars since the beginning of time. Like, you're not debating that. Now, in terms of women, there. Yeah, my phone keeps ringing. Hold on, guys. In terms of women fighting in these wars, there were a ton of women in these wars, man. Like, yo, the women in these wars on the battlefield, on doing infantry, like nursing and shit like that. Yo, women were just as much a part of these wars as men. You're not going to see that in these history books. You're not going to see, like, yo, the history, yo, when it comes to like these history books and shit that people create, they create the history how they see it. They don't create the full, they're not writing out the history as a whole. There's a lot of shit left out of history. There's a lot of things rewritten within history to make you think a certain way. Again, and I'm not trying to make this like a race thing, man. I'm really not. But, you know, there's a lot of things that are taught in these schools nowadays that is more the white history than it is just history, period. You feel me? Like, you know, black people did a lot in this country. Black people did a lot in history. You know, black people been through a lot. Women did a lot in history. Women did a lot in this country. Like, a lot of women did a lot of great things in history. If you go look up Wikipedia or some shit and just, you can see all the strives and things that women have done in history. Like, it's crazy that people think that, you know, only men, white men at that, or only men are the only ones fighting in these wars. Trust me, bruh. Trust me when I tell you, men ain't the only one that was fighting in these wars. And the people that are like showing this type of disgust and are mad that a fucking woman is on the cover of Battlefield 5, it's like, yo, like, you dudes really, like, you dudes got, like, you're the problem in like nerd culture or in the community. You guys are the problem, because I did a podcast about 2 or 3 weeks ago where I was speaking about, I had like a bunch of, I had a bunch of women on, I had a couple of my homeboys on, and we were just talking about, the whole nerdy guys, and women don't want a nerdy guy, blah blah blah, all that different narrative. And we just we had a good conversation talking about it. But one thing that was said that I really do agree with is some men bring it upon themselves to not be able to find or get a woman. And I'm not trying to say that all these dudes that are speaking like this don't have a woman or can't get women. But what I'm saying is, to think like this, right? To be a gamer and to really have this type of mindset, I really find it hard for you to really keep a woman happy or keep a woman, period. Like, I can't see you dudes, like, I don't understand how you dudes can think and speak like this. I really can't, because to walk through life thinking that men did everything is idiotic. It's very idiotic. The fact that a woman is on the cover doesn't bother me whatsoever. And if a woman on the cover bothers you, you have a lot more problems than you may assume that you need to work on. That your personality is fucked up, is flawed. There's a lot of things wrong with you that you need to work on. Because something as minuscule as that can bother you. I can imagine, I would hate to see what like something at a larger scale would bother you, like how you would react to something like that. You feel me? Like, it's the same thing where, dudes think that a woman can't be good at video games, or a woman shouldn't be playing video games. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here with that, man. Like, yo, that shit is lame. That stuff is very lame. That stuff is very closed-minded, man. And we live in a society where there's a lot of closed-minded people out here in the world, and it sucks that people bring their ideology, like, people's ideologies are all over the place, and especially within gaming, people tend to have a specific type of ideology. um there's some people that won't play video games because the woman is the main character. I don't want to play as a woman. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like thinking to myself, like, why? Like what is it about playing as the female character, or what is it about a woman being on the cover that bothers you guys so much? Like, what is it? What is going through your head that triggers you? Like, yo, it's a woman, bruh. Like, women are also humans. Women are also, they're doing great. They good. They doing great things out here, man. What's wrong with you guys? Like, what? Like, as someone that is a part of the gaming community, it's very disgusting to see people think and talk like this. Because, hey, yo, you're supposed to love women, bro. Like, women, I don't know. I ain't trying to get too personal into it, because I mean, I could get very personal and start saying some real foul stuff, but I'm not gonna be that type of person. But people are trying to say that, Dice is trying to pander to SJWs and all this other shit. And I'm like, listen, man. Listen. Not everything that is done is them pandering to social justice warriors, or them trying to pander to people, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes they're just doing it to do it. Like, that's just what they want to go for. Why can't that just be their vision? Why can't that just be something that they want to do? Like, why not? And you guys forget, women play video games too. Like, all types of people play video games. Video games is not just something that's only for men. You feel me? Video games is for everybody. Regardless of race, regardless of gender, regardless of color. Video games is for everybody. So, all these dudes that are mad and showing their disdain and all this other shit. Man, listen, man. I'm not trying to hear that, man. I'm not trying to hear that with none of you dudes, man. I'm really not trying to hear that. Like, if you think like this, you seriously have a personality trait problem that you need to work on yourself. You really do. Yeah. This hashtag not my battlefield shit. This shit for lames. This is for people that really have more issues in their life they need to work on than just a fucking woman, being on the cover of a game. Shout out to Battlefield. Shout out to Dice for putting a woman on the cover. Shout out to y'all, man. Like, y'all real for that. Like, y'all get my respect, man. Keep doing what y'all do, regardless. And what's the part that, like, aggravates me the most about this is that these people that complain so much about this shit is either ones that aren't buying the game, never played the game, or still gonna buy the game anyway. Like, I hate one thing. I really hate, and it's like a huge pet peeve of mine, is when I see people complain about shit that they don't care about, complain about things that they don't buy, or complain about things that they don't have any intentions of buying. Yo, one thing from me that you will never see in life, ever. I will never complain about something that I don't have intentions of buying. I'm not complaining about anything that I don't have any intentions of buying. I'll speak on it and be like, oh, this is messed up. They shouldn't do this or they shouldn't do that. But I'm not going to be sitting here in the streets yelling signs of, oh my God, why are they doing that? This is not right. I'm not. Listen, man. Listen. Yo, man. It's passionate. And as much as I love video games, I have to say this phrase. It's just video games, man. Like, it really is just video games. It's not your life. It's not your life, man. It's not, and people don't know how to draw the line, or people begin to blur the lines between their real life and these video games and things, man. Like, yo, this isn't. Again, I'm very. I love video games. I'm passionate about video games. Like, my idea of a fun afternoon is playing video games. Like, trust me. But this isn't my life. This isn't your life. If this is what gets you mad, come on, fucking woman. Man, listen, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Mind of a Gamer or Mind of a Gamer. Maybe Demi and Mr. Official can explain this to me better, because right now I don't get why people are upset about a woman being on the cover of the game, or women being in World War II, when women were fucking in these wars and doing all this crazy shit for a long ass time. So hopefully Mr. Official and Demi can explain it better for your boy. But as of me, nah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Um, I don't see the outrage. And I don't know. We'll go more in depth within this topic on Saturday on Mind of a Gamer. Um, I don't know. Like I'm trying to like figure out how to rationale this, and I just can't. I don't know. Persona is stumped right now on what this is and what's going down. Um, but yo, Saturday's episode of Mind of a Gamer. Matter of fact, before I even say that, yo, man, I play as women on all type. Yo, listen, ask the council, ask Mog Boys. If you watch any of my streams, yo, I choose the chick character. I when I'm creating characters, I create the chick, because I like to play with the girl. Listen, man, I like playing this with chicks. It's cool. I don't mind. I don't mind it. Like, I don't care. I mean, but I'm someone that's I'm comfortable with myself and my sexuality, so I don't need to prove myself to other men on YouTube. I don't need to prove my masculinity. It's just there. I don't have to prove anything. But yeah. So Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, is going to be Mind of a Gamer. It's gonna be another great episode, man. Myself, Mr. Official VG, then we got reviews. It's gonna be a great episode. I'm trying to get some good people on. I wanted this episode to be the E3 predictions and hopefuls episode, but I wanted to get a couple of like prominent people in so that we can kind of really have a good discussion. We'll see. I'm hitting up a couple people, see if I get a couple people on. I know it's Saturday, so sometimes people, Saturday people not trying to fucking, wake up early and be on the cast, which I get. So we'll see. But if it's not going to be our E3 predictions, we'll probably do E3 predictions next week. And this week we'll probably just talk about the gaming news. We can give our first impressions on State of Decay, different things. It'll be a great episode regardless, guys. And then Sunday is actually going to be the Council podcast on Jay Barry's channel. So make sure you guys subscribe to Jay Barry. That's going to be a really, really good episode, man. Council podcast is back. We do it once a month. It's going to be really dope, man. It's going to be me, Michi, Jay Barry, Mr. Official, Demi, Cord, probably Ken and Vic will come through. It's gonna be a great episode, so I hope to see you guys there as well. Also, for the oh shit, I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, for TOA, man. So make sure you guys follow the Online Arcade on Twitter. Make sure you follow the Online Arcade on Twitch as well. The links to those are in. Oh no, they're not in the description. I got to put them in the description. They will be in the description once this video goes up. But make sure you follow the Online Arcade on Twitch and Twitter. And also, if you could, please, if you guys love what we do here at the Online Arcade, it would be extremely appreciated if you guys would head over to our Patreon and show some support to the Patreon. We got quite a few people so far that do support us. So we definitely putting a link to that in the description. So check out the Patreon for the online arcade. We do all types of fighting game tournaments for the PS4. We got a tournament coming up. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I think that's at the end of this month. So I think that's next week. Either this week or it's next week or the week after. Then we got Blaze Blue. We got all these. We got Blaze Blue, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. If you want to sign up for any of the tournaments, man, I'm putting a link to that in the description. TOA.CHALONG.com. TOA.challenge.com. Hit that up and go. You can sign up for the tournaments there. Also, man, please subscribe to my Mog Boys, Mr. Official VG. Demigod Reviews. Subscribe to them. Also subscribe to Jay Barry's channel, and also subscribe to Chuck Gaming, and check out Chuck's podcast every Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern. Plus on Block podcast with himself and Dreology. They do they definitely got a really good podcast over there, man. Really go support those guys. And Jay Barry's show is every week. Make sure you guys check out Jay Barry's show as well. And yeah, man, this has been episode 18 of When Persona Speaks. It's it really was a great show for me. I enjoyed it a lot. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Definitely more content coming through. When Persona Speaks every Thursday. Every Thursday whenever I do it. It's always, just know it'll always be on a Thursday. As far as the time, it's either going to be like 6-7 o'clock at night, or it'll be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on the Thursday. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate you guys coming through. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. I hope you guys play some games, do what you guys are going to do. And I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm about to go play some games myself. So you guys be safe. I'll see you guys Saturday, 11 a.m. on Mind of a Gamer. And we out. Peace.